Okay, Trump released 2.2 billion gallons of water for California. Okay, most of it's not going to make it to the fires. But that being said, will it help? Yes and no. Water helps everybody. You got to admit that. Water helps everybody. So when you release more water, someone's going to benefit out of it. But here's the problem. With the global warming we're having, let me call it what it really is. This earth changes or climate change. I don't really like the word global warming because it's not 100% accurate. I've seen, like in the Philippines, some days it got really cold. Not cold like what Michigan gets, but give it time. If they got down to Michigan temperatures, people would die. Just, it's a given fact. But, and Michigan's not the coldest. It's cold, but you get that temperature in the Philippines, oh, they're dead. But with the global changing, and now we're releasing that water, the water's got to come from somewhere. Well, they've been having record heats in California. Drought is up. Well, we can fight the drought with water. Yes, we can. But when you take it from one place to put to the other, you're making it less available in the original place. So where are we taking the water from? Well, it's the ocean. That's got a lot of water. Yes, it does. However, the ocean doesn't replenish itself as fast as we're using it. So now, if we're releasing in a couple days 2.2 billion gallons of water, if we continue to have this global changing, this climate change, and it continues to get hot, what do you think water's going to do? We're just helping prolong the inevitable. We got to also fight global warming, or like I said, call it what it is. We got to fight climate change. We got to make nature clean again. We got to help protect the environment. Once we can protect the environment, then we can move resources when needed. If we're not protecting the environment, moving resources is irrelevant because now the place we're moving it from is going to suffer more. Well, let me put it in terms you might understand, Trump or Elon. If we take all your cash that you have and we give it to the poor, that will affect your families. Wow, that cut right to it, didn't it? The poor need money, so if we have, say, hypothetically, 1 million people who are poor, they meet the qualifications to be called poor. If we go to give each one of them out of your money, Elon, out of your money, Trump, we go to give each of them $10,000 to help. Well, you're no longer the richest man, Elon. You're down there with us now. Poor. Trump, you're no longer a billionaire. You are poor. You don't like that, do you? Same principle. If we're taking water from a place that's not getting replenished, look at the Colorado River, for God's sake. It's getting lower and lower and lower. The snow melting isn't making it all the way down to where it used to because it's being diverted to other places. And then you had that man-made lake in California. Remember that? The Salton Sea? That's toxic now. Toxic. It was supposed to be homes for the rich. They had all these lovely designs. I almost, back in the Early 2000s, I almost bought land out there. Almost. Decided against it. But that land is toxic now because the water just didn't replenish itself. Why is that? Climate change. Call it what it is. Fix the environment. It has a benefit all the way around. If you fix the environment, our food sources are better. You fix the environment, our water sources are better. You fix the environment, who knows? I can't speak for God, but we might see less of those horrific hurricanes and tornadoes. You don't notice how they're increasing in size and strength and numbers? You didn't notice that? You didn't notice the snow we just got in Florida and Louisiana? None of this really shocked you? Yeah, I know Florida. It's the winter wonderland. But we need to focus on lots of things, and you can do them all. That's where your cabinet comes in. The president needs to stay focused on what needs to be done, but he needs to be advised by a decent cabinet. Your cabinet is a joke, Trump. They're out for one thing only: make Trump money, not America. Now they say they're going to have a sovereign nation fund. What the hell is that crap? A sovereign nation fund. Where do you think that money's going to come from? Let me see. Money comes from lots of places. Let's rule out where it's not going to come from. A sovereign nation fund. We're going to collect taxes from other countries. Try again. Okay, we're going to collect taxes from the rich. Oh, you should be shot for that one because Elon won't tolerate that. Okay, so you can't collect from other countries. You won't collect from the rich. Where does that leave us? Oh, right, on the backs of the working class. But we should be happy to be handing over all our money. So what if our kids are starving to death and have bad health? Who cares? Elon's making money. Have you lost your minds? What about the people? When we make more money, we spend more money. It's a given fact. They've been charging more for their products every year, every decade. For decades, the price of the products have gone up and up and up. The price of the workers, well, I'm sorry. It's a trickle-down theory. When we need to take a leak, it's right on you. But until then, you need to wait.